Hi everyone and welcome back to Build the Titanic. Yes, I know it's been a while, but we are going to be doing issue number 56 here today at Build the Titanic. I'm still working around issue 33, but rather than hold this issue up any further, it's a nice quick easy issue. I'd like to get it out of the way. So coming up in 57, we've got the funnel plating and interior top of the fourth funnel stay collar, platform aft and forward water pipes, whistle and steam supply pipe, ladder, funnel, cap and screws. And we're going to skip right to where we need to get to. So this is the base for the fourth funnel. So obviously in this we're going to be putting a LED strip cable in to light the fourth funnel up. Now we know that the fourth funnel was a dummy, so obviously that doesn't work. And then we're going to be basically putting some parts into here, which are the ventilators. Quite bizarrely, we actually, normally they get them, they're already pre-made, but this one we're actually putting two parts in and gluing it. Whether it's to build up the issue a bit, I don't know, but yes, so we're going to be putting them two bits together, popping that into the base of the fourth funnel, and then adding a few more ventilators, and we should end up with something like that. So let's get started and let's get this building underway. So let's get that down there. So the parts that we're supplied with are these parts here. We're going to start off with this first of all. We need to turn this upside down, as you can see, and you'll notice that we've got a lower raised surface and then a higher raised surface. We're going to be working on the lower raised surface, so we need to have that part facing this way. I'm just going to move my camera over a bit, and what's going to happen is we need to fit. As you can see, we've got two little holes coming through. This is so that we can put these LEDs going through. Now it goes a specific way, so as you can see, it's directional there, and that's going to go through there into there. Now what we might have to do is we might have to give it a helping hand with some of it. So what I'm going to do is get some tweezers if I can and see whether we can do this, because we have to sort of like bend it out to get it under that rim part. Let's see what we can do. It's a very delicate manoeuvre, you see, because we don't want to cause any damage to the yeah, that's one. We don't want to cause damage to this this thing. I think that's just about getting there. I think I'm going to use a cocktail stick actually, that might be a little bit better. Let's see if that one's onto there. That one's gone onto there. That's just about getting there, so it's this little bugger at the back. Okay, let's have a look here. So have a look here, see if it's that one. I'm going to go back to the tweezers here. It's this back one here that's causing us a little bit of a problem here. Just needs it. I think that's under now. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Okay, so we're just going to put that in there. Just want to make sure that's, yeah, this side's, as you can see, that side's in, but it's lifting up. I think it's this, just this back one over the back here that's just lifting up a bit. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so that's gone in there. I think that's as much as I can get that down. And as you can see, we just basically prise it back a bit so that this board sits under and then it springs back over and holds it in. But as you can see, that's there, making sure that the writing TTNK0256 #R1 is facing upwards like that, which is lovely. Really, really good. Really enjoyable issue there. So then what's going to happen is we're going to just feed the wire. The wire will feed over here somewhere, and we'll get plumbed in a little bit later on down the line. And as you can see, we're going to turn this over now, because the next step, as you can see, these are the wires, so this is what's really cool about it. And yeah, That looks really, really cool. Okay, so next piece, what we're going to do, we're going to move that over to one side because we're going to bring in our ventilators. Now in here what we've got is we've got a section here that has a little 5 on it. That's going to glue, there's a peg on here which will glue into this D-shaped key, as you can see there. Now I've run out of Gorilla Glue for the gel, so I'm going to pinch a bit of the movement, and I will just get myself a little reservoir. Let me get, I'll pinch it from the Dodge Charger, there we go. So I'm just going to get a reservoir, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pour it over there like so, and then what we can do is just put a piece onto there, and then what will happen is that will slot into here, and it sort of like pushes together, if you like. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so that goes like that. A little bit lopsided, isn't it? Strange. It doesn't look central. I don't like it when things are not centralised. But it does look a bit centralised there. But anyway, that's that one. What's going to happen is we're going to bring this over and we're going to put it up the other end. As you can see, we've got these 2 holes here. That's just going to go into there like that. So you've got the smaller pin going into the small hole, and then the larger pin going into the larger hole. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some glue onto the cocktail stick again. I'll put some just on there, don't need an awful lot, just a little bit, just to hold that in, and that one is going to go into there and connect onto there. Lovely. Now I suspect we're going to be putting windows in here, possibly, because there's, I'm not sure, but we might put windows in here. But yeah, that's pretty good, so that's that one. And then next what we're going to do is get the next ventilator, and this is going to go into these 2 holes. So as you can see, we're going to go into, let's have a look here, so we'll go into there something like, ooh, that one goes up there, that's why. We'll put that one in first, and then I'll just test this one. Because one has like 2 pins that way, and then the other pins, it sort of goes like that. So it's really interesting. They go sideways and lengthways. So I'm going to take that one out now that I'm happy with that. That's going to feed into that hole there. And it's really, really close to that LED. So that's interesting. It might use it to block out some light. So again, I'm going to get some more glue. Just get a little blob on there. Don't need an awful lot, but just enough to just rub a little bit on there. All it needs to do is just needs to bond it. That's all it wants to do, is it just wants to stick it in there, job done. And then that'll hold it into position. And we'll just get this one. Now at the time of recording this, the Marvel Gauntlet's on its way. So, I mean, they said ETA shipping on 24th, but it's still not shipped yet, but you know. Okay, so I'm going to hold that there like that. That one's into there. Just hold that down for a couple of minutes while I put my glue lid back on. And there we go. A nice, quick, easy issue. My gut feeling is they've asked us to put these 2 parts together just to build the issue up, because it's just such a quick issue. I think that's what you'll find is this. Now, I'm going to just see if I can get my tester, because you know what I'm like, I want to give it, I want to see if I can power this baby up. So we'll see. Let me get some batteries. I have to pinch out the Sky remote. But when I'm doing electrics, I always like to, hello, we've got a piece of the Titanic stuck in there. No, that got there. But as I said, when I'm doing electrics, I do like to test as I go along. Okay, so we'll put that one into there. Might go that way actually. Go that way. No, it might be that way. It's that way. Now it's not asking, I can see something's come on, so let me turn that off a minute. It's not asking us to pull it in yet, but I don't think that's the right fitment for that, but let me just, I just want to put it on there for the minute. If we just rest it in the top. Go into there we go. I'm only going to rest it, but as you can see, it will flicker because it's not all the way in, but yeah, look at that. Oh wow, that's really bright. Let me turn the light off for a minute. Look at that. Just going to try and get the light to work. Oh my god, this is really bright, guys. Can you imagine that at Christmas time, all lit up? That's gorgeous. It's so powerful. Look at that. And you've got like a little illumination bit underneath as well. That's gorgeous. Okay. So let me just get that. The reason why it was flickering is because this cable would normally go right the way down, but it's getting a little bit stuck. So I'm not sure if this is the right... Ah, that's why. See what the problem is? There's a drill stuck in here from diamond painting. These things get in the way of everywhere. So let's try that again. So now I can put it all the way in. There we go. Look at that. What's happened here? Now we've got no power. What's going on here? Oh, for God's sake. Well, we did have power and now it's dead. What's happened here? It's all connected up, so... Oh, the batteries come out, look. Thank God for that. I thought I went for a leap then. Oh my God, look at that baby. That is, oh my God, that's incredible. That is so bright. God blimey, it's like a floodlight. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So what's lovely about this is obviously that's how it will be on the top. But then looking underneath, you've got that lovely glow coming from the side of it. So you can't see that, but isn't that gorgeous? I can't believe how bright that looks. That's beautiful. But imagine sort of Christmas time with it all lit up and stuff. That's going to be lovely. But anyway, let's turn it back on now. So, yeah, that panicked me a bit because I thought I may have accidentally gone through, like broke it off the end of it. These wires are extremely delicate. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all it wants us to do. But really pleased that that's working. So I'll put the batteries back in the skiving mode before I forget. With me, I always get the Amazon rechargeable basics because I have so many remotes to operate one TV. It's beyond a joke. I have the main TV, then I've got the Sky TV, the Fire Stick TV, you know, the stick thing. But I've thoroughly enjoyed that. Although it's a quick issue, I'm really happy the electrics are working on that. So let's put that to one side and we'll get this back up. But as you can see, that is now issue number 56 done. As I said, I am still working on a gap between 30. There's something we really need to, I need to set a day aside like I did with the doll's house and try and sort out where we left off. There was something wrong with 33 and I need to look at that. But so that we at least got something out for Titanic, I wanted to do 56. Sometimes it's not always best to hold off and wait because it can take forever to bring that issue back into stock. But what I like to do is I like to circumvent it. So what I do is if I've got a problem with one of the issues, I will move it along as best as I can and then go back to the problem and gap it in. But yeah, I've really enjoyed that. Lovely little issue there. As I said, coming up in, that's all it wants us to do, by the way. So that's that part there. Coming up in issue number 57, it looks like we're doing a funnel. So we'll be doing that very soon. I might do that next Thursday because I'm behind anyway. But yeah, absolutely lovely. I'm sorry it's not live, but I'm basically winding it down a bit with lives. I don't want to go live every day like I did before. It's knackering. So perhaps once a week live and then the rest pre-recorded. But yeah, that's looking really, really lovely. And I also have to cater the lives on the other channel with the diamond painting channel as well. But yeah, anyway, please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos. Remember, it's never too late to subscribe to this brilliant build, because our money that we pay to this company is investing into new exciting launches and products coming out in the near future. And it's never too late to subscribe, because you can get these from the online shop. But until then, that's been issue 56 of Build the Titanic. We'll see you next Thursday for the next issue. Bye guys.